Alright, welcome YouTubers. This is another paranoid delusion video. Oh man, I can't turn it around. I don't know how to do that. Anyway, we're going to be talking about some Mars stuff today. I'm going to show a couple pictures, point some stuff out. I am taking into account for what I believe it's called pareidolia, something like that. I'm taking that right into account, no problem. I accept that it exists, and it is possible. I've seen it when I was back in the day when I was crazy on the thing of the day, whatever that was, and I would see them in the door patterns and floors, and I've seen it for years. And then when I would get up with a pencil and trace them out, well, of course it was there. Still, it wasn't my eyes making it up. It was there. It was a pattern in the wood or in the concrete, but it was there nonetheless, perfectly drawn as if some cartoonist or whatever sat down and drew it. It was there. So if you took a pen and went to your TV, a magic marker, and traced this out, it would be there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, let's go. I want to start with this, though. I want to start with this. Because if you think for 1 second that I don't question what I believe, then hang up. Because I don't even want you to watch this. Okay? Of course I question everything that I believe in. Every single day, probably maybe 100 times a day when things happen. Like today, something very not good happened. And, well, it is what it is. And then, I don't care if you believe me or not. That's not my job is not to do that. My job is to tell you what happened to me. Okay? So I was looking, and something made me wish that I was younger and better off, or this is what actually it was. It had nothing to do with youth. It had to do with well off, with money, with wealth. And then I could obtain what I was looking at without an instant, without a second's hesitation, without any doubt. It would be mine. Maybe not that one, but and then I realized what was going on, and it was being shown to me. Not in a movie fashion or anything like that, but everything became hyper real, and I saw what I could have. And I knew where it was coming from. That's not God. That's not the Elohim Tzvot. No, sir. He guaranteed to give me what I need, and then what I desire. So, if your desire is right, you will desire what you need and nothing else. You will desire what you need and nothing else. Because the time is coming very soon. We are on the precipice of the whirlpool in a sinking ship. And we're going around in circles, and we're getting closer to the drain. When we hit that, it's over. And we're there. We're in it right now. Slowly but surely being pulled in. So, I personally believe that the Elohim Tzvot, the Yehuda, I'm sorry, man. I forget a lot because I don't practice enough. But Yehu, Yeshayahu, Yehu, Isha, Yeshua HaMashiach. I'm the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, who never failed us and never will, has promised us. So, totally forgot what I was just talking about, but I hope you get the gist of it. I'm just looking at this picture here from Mars. This was 5 years ago. because I didn't look at I have only seen maybe 15 to 20 of these videos, somewhere around there. I keep looking at the same ones, I guess. But I don't look at all of them because I don't see what they're talking about. But sometimes you just see it. There's no, you can, like I said, go get a magic marker, and if you're willing to draw on your television, draw on your television, and you will see it. This, I shot some stuff to my story on Facebook, but that was a far reach. I don't know what it was. It could have been a petrified creature. It could have been a carving of something, but you call it what you want. But I call a goose a goose. Anyway, let's look at this real quick, because I mean it's interesting enough that we got to. So what do you see here? Okay, I see they had an arrow here, so you couldn't see any of this. And I saw what could have been just from erosion, naturally, but no. There's one set of steps. This broke off of here, obviously. That was a flat, unnaturally made stone. And yes, these eroded, but all this stuff back here is the issue. This was attached to something. And it snapped off. But here, these were joined to maybe another piece. I wish we could see more of this right here, because there is a carving or an eyeball or a nostril, but there's definitely something here that's not natural that I've ever seen. Now, the rules on Mars could certainly be different. Okay, we're taking into account, we're just accepting that everything in the universe is one size fits all. What's the other word for that? Universal. But it might not be, because the laws of physics on Mars, and I don't know if anyone's ever, of course they have. It might be different from ours, but there's just too much. It's just too much. Now, let's back up, because this is what I really want to show you. This is what caught my eye. And, of course, listen, please, I'm not silly. I understand. All right, let's hold on right there. Look at this, okay? The straight line, and then the straight line that way, and then a straight line back. Well, not exactly, but headed that way. If you don't see that, get up and get a magic marker and draw that, okay? Now, what about this? What about this right here? This actually, it looks literally like footprints of some sort, but it's some kind of tracks. Now, there's so much to see in this picture. I just started looking at it when I got to, but I was watching one, and I should have did that one, because quite frankly, hold on, let's see what maybe that was the one over there, because I put it on my Facebook story. You should go look, because it looks like what looks like a row of shark's teeth, and then on the other side of it, what looks like a row where they were knocked out completely, and then the other side looks like clearly, and then there's another formation that just does not look, and in my estimation, which means nothing, but to me it certainly looks like some creature with multiple teeth inserted into each socket. That's what it looks like. So I don't know what this is. It could be rubble, or it could be tracks. But this here, if you follow my finger, get up and get on your TV with your magic marker. But I don't know. That doesn't have to be on the ground. It could be in the air. But To me, this whole thing, it just looks too convenient. It's too convenient. Do you know what this looks like? They say from space because it grows. It looks like plants. That's what it was. We're looking at one of the earlier photographs in the season of the growing on Mars. Whatever they are, whatever. Maybe they are living creatures that come up once a year. We got them here. Why not? I'm not a scientist, and if I were, I would have to take for evidence what I see with my eyes. But the last one shows metal, animal teeth. Oh, that's chipped off, but I just got my new glasses, so I'm not seeing too well. But, yes. Come on. That's not natural. What are we going to do about it? We're going to send people up there and they're going to find something horrible and bring it back with them? Or wake something up? Movie time, right? So I would like to invite anyone who can explain this stuff, because I believe myself that God destroyed whatever was on Mars. Whatever civilization was there, this is the remains of the war between God and the fallen angels. It does say it in the scriptures. Look it up, please. Look it up, please. And all you without hope, without Christ. I'm not saying that this is guaranteed evidence, but I'm going to say this. That if God didn't destroy this planet, what hope do we have against these creatures that we're going up there to wake up or bring back with us or whatever we're about to do? What about the crab people that South Park was making fun of? There's clearly some unnatural figure there. A growth of some sort. Could have been a plant. But I don't know. If God didn't destroy Mars, I mean, you got no chance either way. You got no hope for salvation, and no hope for protection from what's coming. No hope of, you got no hope. You have no hope. Anyway, I want to say one last time today that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. That you cannot go to the Father any other way. You're not going through Mary, through Peter, Paul, St. John, a dead chicken, Buddha, Islam. There's only one way. It's Jesus. I was once a doubter, but now I have no choice but to believe. There is no other way. Joel 2:32.